Welcome back to the Max Reality. If you've seen my face before, then you know the drill, but if you're new here, I love talking all things reality TV, and today is day 10 of the 12 days of Sharkmas. If you haven't seen my other videos, this is a new series I'm doing where I am trying 12 different products from Shark Tank I've never tried before for the Christmas holiday season. And for our 10th day of holiday cheer, I have FurZapper. FurZapper came onto Shark Tank in Season 12, Episode 20. Harry and Michael walked into the tank looking for $600,000 for 10% of their eco-friendly laundry product to help remove pet hair. FurZapper was one of those lucky products that got multiple offers from multiple of the sharks, but in the end, they decided to go with Lori's offer of $600,000 for 15% equity with the promise of an additional line of credit. Obviously, this was a good decision for them as they are still in business today, and according to Shark Tank Recap blog, in 2023, they were on track to hit $5 million in sales. So it seems like they're doing well. Also, from all the reviews I saw, people seem to love this product, hence part of why I picked it, along with having this thing who produces so much fur, shedding, incredible, everywhere, all the time. So we'll see if this thing works. Okay, so I just opened them, and I read they were silicone, but for some reason I expected them to be hard, and then when I opened them just now and they're like squishy, I was so unprepared for that. I should have been prepared, but so weird. That's not what I was expecting at all. Pretty much you're supposed to place both of them in the washer when you're washing your clothes, and then also both in the dryer, and it's supposed to help. So I'll come back to y'all with trying it and an update. So we tried the FurZapper with our sheets. We put it in the washer and the dryer, just like it said to do. And honestly, I didn't really notice any difference. I was talking to my partner about it though, and neither of us really do feel like this is a problem we have, that there's still fur on our sheets or clothes when we take them out of the dryer. I even did some Googling of how can you tell FurZapper worked or not? Because I just wasn't sure. Most people that I was seeing, I saw a couple comments saying they saw more lint and hair in their lint trap than usual, but I feel like that's the exact same amount of stuff in our lint trap that comes out every single time we do laundry, especially sheets or towels. It looked exactly the same as normal. I asked my partner, he agreed. So I'm going to try it again and put it in with my clothes. But once again, I just don't really necessarily feel like this is a problem we have, which is making it kind of hard to test this product out, honestly. And we are here to get the final verdict on the FurZapper. Before we get into the final verdict, I didn't tell y'all the price once again. I promise I'll get better at this one day. But the FurZapper was $14.99. It came with both of these little guys because you're supposed to use both at the same time. They both go in the washer and dryer. And I think they were saying you're supposed to have a set per pet you have to help with the fur. Okay, as you can tell, I wasn't super positive about that, so I went to double check it. And on their website, I read, FurZapper's great for a house with multiple shedding pets. And then I went to go get the cardigan that came with it, because I was like, I didn't just make that up. And it says you're supposed to put both of them in the washer and dryer, but it also says down here, use one FurZapper per pet. So I feel like the instructions are a little unclear, because when it said one FurZapper per pet, but it also said put both in the washer and dryer, I just assumed that they needed to work together, so this is one FurZapper, but maybe I only had to use one. Instructions unclear. I don't know if that's a me problem or instructions problem. Let me know your opinion in the comments below. But a little confusing, I will say, at least for me. Maybe I'm just a little dumb. I'll accept that. Final verdict, if I'm dumb or not, I just feel like I need to explain this to y'all. The only way I originally saw this was to buy it in a 2-pack. I didn't understand you could buy a single one. I'm just now finding that out. So I think I am dumb. I think I only needed to put one in there, and it's one of these per pet. But still, it also says on their website it's good for multiple shedding pets. So I guess they mean the more you buy of these. Also, imagine you have 5 dogs and putting like 5 of these in here. I understand having that many pets is wild, but I know people with like 2 dogs, 2 cats. Like, I don't think we're out of the realm here of like, that's a lot of little of these to put in there. I'm just saying. Anyway, we can move on now to the actual verdict of things and not the verdict of if I understand how to read instructions or not. So first things first, I don't really feel like it made a big difference when I put it in with our sheets. Something I did think about though last night is that I really should have put this in with the comforter and not the sheets, because the dog is like never on the sheets. He's only on the comforter. So maybe that's why I didn't see a big difference with the sheets. So then I decided, as you know, to do it with my clothes. And I do feel like I saw more fur in the lint trap after I got done cleaning those than I usually do. But I also kind of messed up my experiment a little because I did a huge load of laundry. Like, it was a way bigger load of laundry than I usually do. So I'm not 100% sure, but it did feel like it was more hair rather than just like lint in the trap. So I do feel like these do something. Another issue I have, like I was saying in that other clip, is both me and my partner really don't feel like we have an issue with when we take clothes or anything out of the dryer, there's still being fur on them. And maybe we just kind of have like fur blindness. I know when you have a pet, you kind of start to like not notice things like that. But on the other hand, we are very fortunate that very quickly after I moved into this place, the washer and dryer decided to give out. So we have relatively new washer and dryer units, so they might just work better at doing that. It's all kind of hard to say, which is really frustrating for me making this video, honestly, and I'm sure a little frustrating for you wondering if it works. Like I said, though, I do, in my heart of hearts, feel like it got more hair than if I hadn't put it in there. Do I feel like it made a major difference in my life? Not really. Another thing I didn't love about it is since you have to put them in the washer and the dryer, it tells you can't use a dryer sheet with these, and my clothes were so staticky. Taking them out of the dryer was an absolute nightmare. It was so annoying. Like, I was not happy about that, honestly. It didn't really happen with the sheets as far as I could tell, probably just because it was less things in the dryer, but my clothes, they were all stuck together and just zapping all around. Not fur zapping, but electricity zapping, staticky zapping, and that was a little annoying. I'm not gonna lie about that. So this may be a controversial opinion, but I think for my 0 out of 5 rating, I'm gonna go ahead and still give this a 3. I'm giving them a better score than I would because I don't feel like I got to test this super effectively. I feel like I should have done like a test load of laundry and then some laundry with this to really see the difference. And there are just so many good reviews out there. I feel like they can't all be lying. And I don't mean reviews like on their website or stuff like that. I mean like recommendations on Reddit, things like that. So, something I haven't talked about, but if you've made it this far in the video, you get to know, I am planning to come back in a couple months with a video to say, like, where am I now with all of my Sharkmas products, see if I'm still using any of them, see if I have different opinions. So I'm definitely going to try this out some more, and when that video drops, I will hopefully have a better idea about this guy and how well it works or doesn't work, and if I decided to continue using it, if I thought it was worthwhile. But because of the testing process, I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt and give it a 3. Because like I said, I do feel like it got more hair in the lint trap when I did my clothes than is usually in there. So I feel like there is something to it. And again, it's a simple product. It does what it says. The price isn't crazy. I don't think $14.99 for 2 of these is that bad, especially because they're supposed to last. Like, as you can see, I keep messing with them. They're very durable. So, controversially, I'm going to give it a temporary 3. But come back to me in a couple months and we'll see where that is. If you're watching this in the future, hopefully there'll be like a time card up here for you. But for now, if you're here in the present, we'll just go with a 3. We're going to go with a 3 temporarily. probation 3. And that's gonna be a wrap on the FurZapper. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. It truly means so much to me. If you liked the video, don't forget to like it. If you like reality TV, Shark Tank reviews, Shark Tank product reviews, any and all of that, check out the channel, maybe subscribe. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before my 3-year anniversary at the end of next year. So if you want to give me like a little early Christmas present and subscribe to the channel, it would mean so much to me. As always, I want to hear your thoughts, feelings, opinions, comments. Have you ever used the FurZapper? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you hate how I reviewed this? Let me know all that and more down below. And until tomorrow, I'll see you in the next one.